One organization helps special needs kids have a league of their own. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Local Edition. With me this hour is Dr. John Glassy of the South Jersey Field of Dreams. Thanks so much for being with us. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you again. Last time I saw you was at the field on a rainy day.
That was, but you know what? Still an amazing thing to watch and to be a part of when you look at the South Jersey Field of Dreams and how you've grown over the years. But first, tell us about the field itself, because it is specially designed to let kids who may not otherwise have the opportunity play on a little league.
Yes, instead of borrowing someone else's field, we built a field that was their field first. We made it so that people in wheelchairs, crutches, canes, whatever their mobility issues might be, they can move about freely on the field. So we have a carpeted infield, we have dugouts that are level, we have bathrooms that are adapted, we have all kinds of adaptations in the parking lot so that they can come and go freely.
And you've really added to those different amenities, including additional wheelchair paths.
Yes, McDonald's Corporation, Ronald McDonald Charities gave us a nice grant this winter because they came to our field. They've been a big supporter, just like Comcast has been a great supporter. And we added some wheelchair loading areas and parking areas because the number of kids now has grown to 200 kids playing in the field.
Kids come from all over the region. Even though you are located in Absecon, New Jersey, kids come from all over to play.
Yeah, that's why we call it South Jersey Field of Dreams. We have 33 different towns, 6 different counties, and 200 kids coming to the Field of Dreams. It grew so much that Vineland this past year built their own field. We helped them build that, and we're now helping another group build a field of their own type of specialized field near Cherry Hill.
One of the amazing things about watching these kids is that they're just kids like every other kid. But this is the first time many of them have had the chance to play on a team and be a part of team sports.
That was exactly our motive. Our motive was to let them enjoy the things that other kids typically get to enjoy. They're the stars of the show. They're out on the field. Their parents are allowed to sit in the stands and just sit back and enjoy and see their kid accomplish something, do something positive. And our whole idea was to give them a baseball opportunity, an athletic opportunity, but it's turned into being more of a socialization skill. It is where they see their friends, where they go to the little Comcast Courtyard Park picnic area we've built. That's their party area now.
All right, it's really wonderful to watch these kids and having that much fun. But parents there have said, I've watched my child go from reserved and shy to really outgoing and confident by playing in this little league.
Oh, we've had youngsters now, this is our 6th year. Mm-hmm. At the beginning, they didn't even have any idea what to do with a baseball bat. They didn't know where to go at home plate. They didn't know to run the bases. Now they understand a lot of those things. They run the bases, they high-five each other when they do stuff. Both the offense and the defense, they get along really well. They run around the bases. Some of them still, after they hit the ball, just keep right on running. Don't stop at the bases. But that's part of the fun of the league, is that it's so non-competitive and so much fun, and they've shown so much growth.
The kids all wear uniforms, they have their own teams, and even though it's non-competitive, the kids really get into the game aspect and trying to hit home runs. But one of the things that we can do as individuals is make a difference by volunteering our time and our talents.
Yeah, the support we've gotten from groups, veterans groups, high school athletic teams, community-based groups, unions, has been phenomenal, and that has been sort of the nicest discovery, is how this has impacted them after they volunteer. They walk away and say, this just changes our perspective to so many things, particularly teenage kids who are very good athletes on high school teams come there, spend the day coaching our kids, and then after a couple of games, they're just amazed, and they have a whole new slant on things.
You have expanded the food opportunities as well when we visit the South Jersey Field of Dreams, because, as you mentioned, this has really become a social setting for a lot of kids.
Yeah, we call it Party Central now. Because of the Comcast Courtyard, they have a place where they can go sit in the shade. We have special adapted tables for them. We've changed some of the diet things, so it's not just typical ballpark food or junk food. We're following the big leagues where they've tried to go more gourmet. Well, we went more adaptive food that's very specific for some of the dietary needs. Some of our kids have very unique needs in terms of food, so we've tried to accommodate that.
Well, it's an amazing league, and really, regardless of ability, kids can participate and really have a great time.
Just come. Any kid who shows up, we find a spot for them.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We've been talking with Dr. John Glassy of the South Jersey Field of Dreams. I'm Jill Horner for Comcast Local Edition.